Right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, a new week of daily races on GT7. So, as always, let's have a look and see what the new dailies are all about this week in the world of sports mode on GT7. So here we go. This week's new daily races then got Watkins Glen Spa. And what looks to be a new one. We've got Circuit Saint Croix Layout B on Daily Race C this week. We'll have to try that at some point. A brand new daily race this week on GT7. My word. We shall get over there at some point and try that out. But we'll do all three today if we can and see what the dailies as a whole are all about this week. So we'll start at Watkins Glen. But yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Saint Croix. A new race. Very exciting. But here we go. Watkins Glen Sports Soft Tyres in the Lexus LFA to get the stream and the week underway. Popped on just in time. Qualifying TT. We know the drill by now. Straight in. And there we go. Hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Max tuning in. Hope all is well. Happy Monday. As well. Here we go. Watkins Glen in the Lexus LFA. Just going to make sure that my wheel is working before I do anything else. It should be. Yep, brakes working, gas is working. Have I got any force feedback? I've got force feedback as well. Blimey, we're working. We are working straight out of the box this week by the look of it. Flipping heck. Met the most of it while it lasts. I'll get a ghost on and practice getting the time against the race first. That will help. Right, Lexus LFA. But there we go. Amazing. We are working at the start of the stream straight out the box. Like I say, make the most of it until we have to go back underneath the desk again and take the wheel out of the PS5 and calibrate the pedals again on Wednesday at some point in the PC. Alright, get a lap. About a lap in. Get started. We should be working. That brake wasn't really very promising, to be fair. Brake test. Right, we are working at full input. Well, it seems like it's working. For now, at least. And hello, Luca. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Hope you've been keeping well. We've got a time. 16.2. That'll get us going. Right, here we go. Watkins Glen in the Lexus. We'll be at... not quite at the back. Right, here we go. This week's daily races. See how we get on this week. 7 laps. This should be fun. Lexus LFA, not a bad car, the LFA. It's pretty decent. But we'll see how we get on doing 7 laps of Watkins Glen on the sports soft tyres. Right, here we go. First race of the week. Yep, cheers, going good. Appreciate it. Have a look at the first race of the week. Standing start in the Lexus LFA. No false check or anything. Right, go. Looks like you missed the start there. Right, we're away. Good testing my brakes that one. I thought I was going to go. Then I was just about to say, oh well. My brakes have actually moved on my rig after doing that. The work now, we know that much. Oh, this car's really very bulky. No penalty though, we'll carry on. Crazy corner cut. To really press on the brake there, that's going to be a penalty. Got to press on the brake really hard to get anything out of it in this car. No penalty. I thought this one here before, that should have been a penalty, really. I was so far off the track. But doing it again. I've had equipment issues over the past week. My wheel's not been... So yesterday, at the start of the stream yesterday, my wheel completely packed up at the start of the stream. And my pedals have not been working as they should be properly either recently. I had to keep resetting them for Gran Turismo to pick them up properly. I'm not sure if the gas input's actually right either, but it's... We're going off the notion that it's working, and that's really all that matters, is that it's working. I'm putting my foot on the gas pedal and we're getting an input from it. But it is really... I'm not sure if it's actually what it should be or not at the minute. I'm collecting penalties at the start of today. We've still got 3 laps to go. We're going to get a few more, I think. Well, I'm getting used to it. Hello, one. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Right, we'll try not to finish last, but we'll see how we get on. Right, 2 laps to go. Great, thanks, good stuff. One, a day off today, so all day on GT7, not bad. A day of liveries, I'm guessing, with maybe 1 or 2 races in the mix as well. Plow into the wall. Right, final lap, can do this. Oh, nearly. I need to practice big time on this race. My word. A baptism by fire at the start of this week's dailies, my word. I need a qualifying time, I think, on this race, and a bit of practice in general. The race... Oh, the race has got DR on it as well. It's going to be an absolute battering at the start of the week. Oh, dear. They're getting a bit sneaky. More daily A's with driver rating on them. Right, bear that in mind across all 3 in fact this week on the DR front. But I need to borrow Alexis to get in. And get a bit of practice done. Right, enter the race, Alexis LFA. Bit of practice needed. This is what happens when you come in and you turn on your PS5 and you go straight into GT7 and straight into dailies. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Straight in. Don't mess about. Hence we're 4,000 in the world right now on this database. Right, let's get the... Nice. 8 minutes. I can practice and get warmed up in general. Give me brakes a right good test and see if they're working or not. Oh, not too bad through that. Let's break a bit early as well. It's maybe part of the issue we're having as well. Just getting in. There we go, 4 seconds off nearly already. Got another half a second off it. Just want a race to get into Daily C. So got 2:10 on Daily C. Not bad. I bet Daily C is a really long race this week, so I've got to be just careful. If we're going to do it today, just make sure we actually get a race in, because it is quite a long race on Sanquat. And hello Game Plan, welcome to the stream, back to tuning in. Hope all is well. Got 1 minute 12.3. That isn't bad. A quick sit rep at where we are. Where are we? We must have moved up by that. With that, surely. 4,000 to... Ah, there we go. There we go. A bit of a warm-up into the 241. Not bad. What's 1 minute 11? Bit high up the leaderboard, isn't it? 111. 111.9 is going to be top 100, just about... Yeah, near enough. Yeah. Not bad. Do a bit more. Got 3 minutes. Can't improve the dodge. Oh, the TT and the dodge. I think I know the one that you mean. I've tried it once, like one session on it, and I know what you need to do. I just can't do it. That's my issue with that one. You need to go right around the outside and just hold it on the outside, but I keep losing the car or touching the walls ever so slightly, and the game goes, nope, sorry, not having that. They're not going to make getting gold in 19 seconds that easy. I knew it as soon as I saw it. I knew that it was going to be, there's a catch to this. This is not, no, we're not doing gold in less than 20 seconds. Not that easy. No, no, no. I got time for one more, I think I have. Put it on the grass though. That'll do, we're adequately warmed up now. So did 30, 50 laps in practice on TC2, then 20, 30 on TC1. Not quite on TC0. I've been trying it on TC0. I just keep touching the walls ever so slightly. And I keep losing my lap time when I do it, obviously, when you touch the walls. But yeah, I know what to do, I just can't do it quick enough to get gold right now. Right, it's a bit of warm-up. Got a time in. Let's have a go. Another race on here. Yep, just joined us. Welcome into the stream. Welcome to Monday, daily basis. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And here we are. P6 in our second daily race A. Favourite daily race of the week. If you want to say what your favourite daily race is, you don't have to. But the poll for today, your favourite daily race, and so far it looks as though daily race B is the winner at the minute. We've got nobody who likes daily race A so far. But you never know. Hello, Blackie. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. How's things? Yes, good, thanks. All is good. We're back from Interlagos yesterday. My goodness me. That race yesterday. Flipping heck. 44 thousandths of a second was what we won the race by after 5.5 hours. A crazy race and a crazy day on the channel yesterday. Right across the board, it really was. Right, we're away. Let's try not to... There we go. And hello Sparkles, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hoping all is well. Yes, good, thanks Sparkles, all is good. Someone's missed the bus stop. Hey up Kev as well, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Doing the stream. Yep, no worries, Kev. Have a good watch along. Well, one lap done. Congrats as well. Yeah, cheers, Kev. Appreciate it. Yeah, a bit of a day of it yesterday on the channel. In general, I've just completely gone through there like an absolute bulldozer. Get near me, I'll, well, have a look around here. I was I bulldozed my way through. Attacking all these Italians in here. I'm gonna be careful. Hold that like that. Congrats as well. Yep, cheers, going good. But yeah, I'm still not sure what happened yesterday at all. I came off the stream and was like, did that just really happen yesterday? It's just like, unbelievable what happened on the channel yesterday. It really was a crazy, crazy day on the channel yesterday. I'm going to miss my break. I'll just go straight on. I missed my breaks again. I missed my brakes again. Right, don't. Right, you go, and then I'll rejoin behind you. Right, it's P9, not too bad though. But that was it yesterday, I think. So at the start of the stream, my equipment wasn't working properly, and I was a bit like, why is this happening now? I don't really no, I don't really want this happening now, sort of thing. I had to get out the seat, go underneath my desk and unplug everything and plug it back in again. Got the race started. Still no force feedback when the race started again. Eventually, the race got started. And it just went from there. It just went from there. And it just kept going. And it was just, yeah, amazing in all at what happened yesterday. It really was. And now here we are. Oh, God, it's like driving a truck through there. Tractor unit. Right, this one's going to go through. Oh, 1 lap to go. A bad bit of a flick spin. Oh, somebody coming. I was trying to... Sorry. I'm trying to move over. You're going way quicker than me. Don't do that. Well, off we go. And there we go, the Stady Base A. Right, we'll get on to Database B now. We'll try and get through all 3 today if we can. Not bad, really. Could maybe do relatively good on that with decent quality time and whatnot. But that is Daily A done and done. And there we are. Right, Spa, Database B. And hello, Alan. Welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Hope it all is well. Thanks to GG's as well. Appreciate it. Spa, 5 laps. Citroen GT by Citroen. Easy enough. Right, I'll rent a Citroen. Right, let's see if the brakes work with Group 4 cars. So 229s. 229s, 230s. Yep, just going good as well. The GGs, appreciate it as always. I do some TT on Daily B in the Citroen. The new Metacar in GR4. Right, brake balance on, yeah, 5 to the rear. Maybe 5th gear through there to be fair. So very slow in 6th gear. Yeah, like 6th gear now, halfway down Kemmel Straight. Right, this should be flat now all the way to bus stop. Should be. I'll be surprised if it isn't. A bit late on the brakes. Not bad 232 to come in. We'll go enter a race and see how we get on. Citroen, I'll have to rent one. I don't own a Citroen on my streaming account. Right, again, Spa, back on the dailies. They're not bad, 232. Welcome back, one into the stream. I'm going to try Eau Rouge this time in 5th gear. I reckon it's more 5th gear. Over the top of Radeon. Pit exit, 6th gear. Down towards, what's this corner? Les Combes corner. And this one's Malbody. I think it's Malbody. This corner is Rivage, I believe. This corner's got no name. Down to Puon. Not sure about this one. This one is Stavolo. Yeah, this one's Stavolo, this corner. And then Blanchimont, the last corner, well, not last corner, but this corner up here. And then bus stop chicane at the end. That bit quicker, 231, not bad. .231, good time, not bad. Coming in. We've got 10.5 minutes and we'll get in. Wow, this thing is glued, like a rails, this car, it really is, this Citroen. It's glued to the track around here. Just put your foot down and it just goes. Oh, it's going to go off. 231. How do we stack up against the opposition with a 231? It's not too bad at the minute. 231. Try and get 230 before the race. 8 minutes. Might be able to do it. I don't know, I think staying 5th, as tempting as it's going to be, to change into 6th on Eau Rouge. Right, this lap feels a bit quicker. Good exit out of bus stop, that's the key. We got that lap anyway. Got 231. Need 230. Ideally, a 230 is what I need. I want to get 230. Oh, that one's gone on the bollards. Oh, could have been a 230. We're not gone on the bollards there. We'd have 230 there, pretty sure. Got 50 seconds until the race is coming in. Oh, I don't know about this one. I don't really, not, well, we are up to speed, but not really. Just do the race and see what happens. We're starting P12, but I think I do need to get a 2-minute 30, ideally, to start to go anywhere on this daily. The race is 5 laps. Normally 4 laps at Spa in Group 4 cars. There's something going on we don't know about. We've got 5 laps. We're going to get, about a 10-minute race on Spa. But I would say get the hang of this car, and it is going to be literally like driving on rails round here. It really will be in the Citroen. Once we get a bit of an understanding of the car, 2 or 3 races in, we get into sub 231 territory and take the race on from there. Right, so we go from P12. Here we go. Yeah, thanks, one. Appreciate it. Daily base B at Spa in the Ardennes Forest in the Citroen. And we're going to be starting on the bus stop or just before it. Probably just on it, I reckon, the bus stop. Yeah, Kia's going good as well. Appreciate it. We're going to be on the bus stop. Yes, we are. Ugh. That's about half a second lost to the car in front already. Even before the race, well, the race has started, but we've not started lap 1 yet. Right, do what I can with the track time that I've had so far, which is all of, what, 13 minutes on the track so far. I've been doing Spa since F1 97 on the PlayStation. What could possibly go wrong? Back when the trees used to spawn out of nowhere right in front of you because of the PlayStation's memory. It wasn't quite as detailed as this back in, nearly 30 years ago. And hello, Jortest GT. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is well. Round we go. Don't get penalties. We should be alright. We'll get close to the back of the pack here. One track was mad. It made out of 10 pixels back in the day. I think Formula 198 on the PS1 got absolutely slated because that was really bad. Apparently, I don't remember it terribly, but that game was really bad. F1 98. I think it was 98. We are catching these guys though in front. Any carnage? This is my first race on Spa today, so I'm not seeing anything yet today. Can't see the corner. It's there somewhere. There it is. A bit wide on that. Oh, nearly. 2 laps to go. I don't want to change to 6th gear. I think it's slower, but it might not be. Well, still, maybe get P8 here. Quite possibly get P8. That didn't help me at all, that downshifting by accident. Right, P8's got a time penalty. You have to use 6th gear. Although the GTR slip should carry us over the top, so we can stay in 6th gear. Oh, I'm skidding. I'm offline, that's the back end there. A bit offline. Might be it now, I reckon. Just to get a massive run into bus stop. I'm not sure what we can do. brakes, I'm going to reset the wheel in a minute. Right, hang on. Right, I've reset my wheelbase. Oh. P8, yes, it came true. We've got P7, I think, just there. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's so last Tuesday, I think, when it started happening, my pedals started not registering. So when you hang on a minute, we'll come out of here. Thanks for the race. No worries. Thanks for the race. See you again. Yeah, so what started happening on Tuesday, if you go into the wheel, go into the options, go to controller settings. So on this screen, yeah, it does that. So that's what I'm getting now recently on the wheel. So the brakes are not going in properly, and that's what keeps happening on my wheel since last Tuesday. So because I hit that guy twice in that race, and I'm thinking probably because, yeah, I've just reset it and it's doing that again. Yeah, so go in here. Yeah. Yeah. No, perfectly fine. Yeah. Working. But I'd normally do this just in case before I start the stream, but I didn't do it today because it was working at the end of yesterday, so I thought I'll just leave it because it's working, but it's doing it now. And I hit that guy in that race twice, and I think that is because I couldn't get the car stopped in time because of the input on the brake not going down properly. So we'll try it again and see, now we've reset the wheel, how we get on. So in one of them, yeah, 80 max on the pedals. But I've had them out in the PC, the load cell TCLM Thrustmasters, and it says on the PC they're all working absolutely fine. I've done the recalibration, absolutely fine. I've reset my dead zones, absolutely fine. According to the PC on Thrustmaster, nothing possibly is going wrong. So it must be a GT7 issue that it's now dropping off my pedals. So Spec 3, you can fix me pedals, please, PD. Sure, it'd be much appreciated. When I get in the daily. And then yesterday, at the start of the 200, my wheel dropped all its force feedback. And it took a reboot of the PS5, in which the wheel got stuck halfway round when it spins round when you turn your PS5 on. It got stuck halfway around doing that. I was like, well, my wheel's frozen. What's going on here? Sort of thing. And then it kind of fixed itself, and it worked for the rest of the day. So I don't know what's going on. I've got a Thrustmaster T248 in the cupboard as a spare. I've got the pedals for it somewhere down here as well. But it'll work. The TCLMs will work on that. I don't know. What's going on at the minute? I've got no idea. But we'll jump into the next race, have a look. So far, Daily B still on the pole. The favourite race so far this week. I can imagine you get in the Citroen and you get good in the Citroen, it will be like driving around Spa on rails. So can see why. Maybe with ADC, the track's a bit long. The track's new to sport mode as well. So not many people have maybe done it on single player or something. But a temporary bug, I hope so. All I can say is that I hope so. I hope it is a temporary bug and there's going to be no more of this soon. I don't mind little things that happen once in a while because stuff happens. It does happen. Equipment's not guaranteed to work all the time, but it's when it starts to happen more and more and more, I get a bit annoyed at it. So we'll keep an eye on it, see how we get on. Oh, I missed qualifying now because of that. Oh well. I missed quali. So a P15. Hello Dan, welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in, hope all as well. So you've got TC LMs as well, and you sent them back. Oh heck. They're not working as they should be. I've had mine for about 7 months, and they were good until the Tuesday last week is when they started playing up on GT7. But I've got the T248 pedals somewhere as backup. I can't remember. -5. Yep, cheers, George. Test, appreciate it. Good luck. Here we go. I'm in a good lobby as well, so we can't be having any gremlins in this one. Thank you, game. We're in a fast lobby. We need just to, yeah, it just needs to work from now on. It just needs to work. Here we go. Right, so here we go. Yep, cheers, going good for the good luck as well. Appreciate it. You have to plug in all the cable into USB or into a computer to get them to work. I've seen about that when I've been troubleshooting mine. I hope at some point I'd have to start doing that myself to get them to work. Because they are really good pedals, like to use. I think they're really good, but they've got these issues. Then I don't know, takes a bit away from it. 6 months, 7 months, and they're going to start going up on you. They're working now. The feedback's a lot better now. They are working. When they work, they're great. Oh yeah, absolutely. They are great pedals when they work. I upgraded mine from the TGT2 pedals and was like, wow, as soon as I put them in, they are great pedals. I just hope that mine are not starting to have any problems after only 6-7 months of using them. Because I use mine on the Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, and they are, oh, they're fantastic on there. Oh, they're so good on there. Really redefines braking on that game. They're so good on that game. Load cells on ETS2. Absolutely brilliant. Makes the game a lot easier with braking. And hello Petrol, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, hope it all is well. Joining us on Spa. Read yours for 10 months, your load cells. Yeah, but mine are about 7 at the minute, 7 months in. I only got them because my TGT2 pedals, the spring in the brake blew up on a stream back in the spring. I put my foot on the brake and it went straight through the floor pretty much, or straight through the rig, and I was like, uh-oh. And I took it apart after the stream and the whole spring was just totally gone. So I thought, oh, okay, fair enough then. Yeah. New pair of load cells. Because why not? And my TGT2 pedals are still upside down on the floor. I've not touched them since. They're just still sat there on the floor with the back cover off them. What's that? Ferrari. Oh. Oh, this is a fast lobby. Very quick. I'm getting left behind here. I'm dropping further and further back as the laps go. I need to start going faster. I'm 4 seconds behind. That'll be quite possibly 5 by the time I get on final lap. 17 behind the race leader. No slip, yeah, it's probably why. I'm kind of in no man's land at the minute. They're all working together in front, I'm guessing, with the slipstream. So basically, if you fall off the pack at top of rally on lap 1, that's it. Your race is over. You're out the slip. And that, well, unless they come back to you. They come back to you somehow, but unlikely. A big thanks to Life of Shire for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Welcome in. And someone's gone off in front. Right, rear finished. Right, we need slipstream on this race. We need to be in it to win it. I remember that on the back in the day, in it to win it. A game show here in the UK. know if anybody else remembers that. In It to Win It, what a show. Amazing. Well, back in the day. Saturday Night TV, In It to Win It. That was it in the UK. Amazing. But here we go. We've got a bonus upstream to be In It to Win It at Spa. But to be fair, this lobby was very quick as well. And we are not we're not trained yet on the dailies currently. We need a bit of time to get up to speed. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. As always, we'll jump back into the Citroen. There. And hello, Life is Shire. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Who presented it again? I think it was, I want to say Dale Winton. I think it was. Because they used to, so what was it? You had to go, you had to, what was it? That was it, Winners Row. You had to go to Winners Row and answer questions in Winners Row. And you had to stay in Winners Row for as long as you could. And I think, what was it? You got... How much was it for a right answer? Was it about... I don't know, was it £1,000 or something for a right answer? And if you got a question wrong, you fell into the red... Was it the red zone, the red area? And you had to get a question right to get back on Winners Row again. And then you had the klaxon at the end. And if that klaxon sounded and you weren't on Winners Row, that was it, game over. If you were on Winners Row, you had a chance at winning a share of the prize fund. But before the prize fund, they had the draw for the National Lottery and Thunderball as well. It's going back. I am showing my age mentioning the National Lottery in It to Win It on Saturday night. My goodness me. I'm only 35. My word. Time flies. It really does. Yes, Dale Winton. And then it was Casualty, I think, afterwards. Was it Casualty? If that's, I don't even know if that's still on Casualty. I think it is. Casualty that was after it on BBC One. This is going to be it then. We've only got a minute. It's going to have to be a minute and 50 before we go in again. Because I think all the questions on In It to Win It, they were all like very recent event type general knowledge questions. That were not hard to get right, but you still had to know them to get them right. So it's kind of like, oh, who's which film came out like 3 months ago that starred, I don't know, this Nicolas Cage or whatever, and the choices were really obvious as well. But again, if you didn't know it, you didn't know it. You got the question wrong, you were in the red area. Until you could be rescued. Yeah, that was it. Casualty afterwards as well. Right, so let's take the time that we've got and jump back in. Oh, I'm in the same lobby. Oh, I'm going to go nowhere in this one. Right. Right. Right, B7, they're in top 100. They definitely are. I'm going to say at least 6 of them are in top 100. The top 7. So they're gone. Most definitely gone. We got a Pixel Racer back on. It is very nice to see Pixel back on. There he is, absolute hero. What a legend. Back on in the dailies. It might pop in at some point. Absolute hero. Good to see Pixel running again. Right, here we go. Right, we need the slip. I don't think we're going to get it, though. Not off the top 7. Definitely not off the top 7. Hello, Ryan. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. You struggle with the track on Spa. Yeah, it can be a track. It can take a bit of time to get the hang of it. But I've been playing Spa since like Formula 1 97 back on the PlayStation, like 1997. So we should know by now, some near 30 years later, where this track goes around the Ardennes. Right, let's go. You've got 2:33. Decent time, to be fair, that 2:33. I wouldn't be too down about that, 2:33. And you've got all week to improve it, to work on it if you carry on doing it. Bit of practice on the track. All my stitching's coming out my wheel again. Right, sellotape afterwards. Right, I might need to work together to catch back up. If we can. The top 7, they're just in another race entirely. Completely out there on their own. This will break. Oh, I haven't. Right, they'll catch up very quick. Got no slipstream. Right, in front of the train. I thought I missed my brakes on the start of lap 2. Still not sure, but just me just not driving properly. Probably what most of this is really with my brakes. I'm missing my brakes, and that's because I'm not braking at the right time. I think I am, but I'm actually not. I'm not pressing the brake hard enough today for whatever reason. Right, it's 4 seconds behind. The stitching's really coming out the wheel on the left-hand side now. Get the sellotape afterwards. Again, just kind of try and push it back down. Bit of a skin on the bus stop. Have I tried the G70? Not yet, just done the Citroen so far. And hello Nitro, welcome to the stream. Max tuning in, hoping all is well. I'm trying the Mustang. Did the Mustang, it did quite well, did it? Personal best. We're not quite at 2 minute 30.6, but getting it done. We're running our own race as it stands at the minute. We've got Pixel right behind us in the Genesis G70. Oh, he's just missed his brakes. So you got 2 minute 30, not bad, 2:30.7 in the Genesis G70, pretty good. So another 3/10, do you reckon, what to get? The kind of time that you need for the kind of races that you're getting in. So low, yeah, low 230. It's quite high up, low 230. Oh, a bit wide of launch him on. That's why I went wide at the bus stop going in. There's a freebie for Pixel right there. How's a bit? Do I turn? Oh, we'll go on then. We'll turn. Bang. There you go. P12 in that one. Not quite sure. I thought they were going to go across, cut the second bit of bus stop out, and then go from there, as opposed to just completely rejoin before before the corner. But I don't think the difference would have been massive anyway, to be fair. I don't think so. I don't think so. But it is great stuff seeing Pixel back in. Not raced Pixel for such a long time. We were teammates in Vibe last year. We ran in Vibe. Teammates in there. Good times in the Vibe League. Right, I think I could do one more daily race B and have a bit of a scout of daily race C at San Juan. This one's it's quite a long lap, isn't it? What's the 205? Yeah, well, that's not bad really, not bad. So same lobbies as us. So is that 2:30.4? That what's my time? Yeah, so quite near the front then. Well, further up than me on 2:31.2, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll do a rental jobby again on the Citroen. But that's the thing. I mean, like a couple of weeks ago on Daily Race Dragon Trail, Daily Race B, I did like an hour and a half of qualifying, like proper qualifying. And I've got, I think, top 250 in the world. One Thursday night, I came and did a bit of quali off stream. But like on stream, this is it. This is our very first go on the dailies, and like this is it. We don't really do much away from the stream regarding daily races. So like, yeah, this is it. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. Yeah, I saw. Yes, when they went off, I kind of thinking, yeah, they're gonna cut the bus stop to rejoin, but no way. I don't think it would have made a difference anyway to what result would have got out of it, like DR and whatnot. I mean, did this account anyway? It doesn't really matter what we do on here. Oh, I've dawdled and I've 2 minutes. Oh, we'll go around. Go around anyway. You have to go. Yeah, no worries, George. Testbig, thanks for tuning in. Shall no doubt see you again very soon. We've got to be in that slip to be in it to win it. I think on the topic of that, there was also Supermarket Suite that was our absolute sensation of a show. That one there, Supermarket Suite, my word. That was it. That was it. The pinnacle of UK TV in the 90s. Yeah. That was it. Absolute gem of a show. I think that again was that was Dale again, Dale Winton doing that one. Absolute classic. Right, so next race. I tell you, back in the day, there were some absolute crackers on TV. Back in 90s game show TV, that was it. There was another one, You Bet with Matthew Kelly, that one, and Stars in Your Eyes. I am now really showing my age, mentioning Stars in Your Eyes and You Bet. My word, I am showing my age. We're talking nearly 30 years ago with those. In fact, more than 30 years ago with, I think You Bet was before, just before my time, You Bet, when it started. Another legend in this one, Yield 2D, absolute hero. Yield's going to have a hand on this a bit more than us. His qualifying time. Yeah, okay, right. I'll just quit the race now and we'll just go and spectate. We'll go and spectate. Shall we just park up at Eau Rouge and go sit in the grandstand and watch them go round, I think, in this one. I am 230.4 for Yield. I am nearly a second off the pace. Nearly a second off the pace. I need a miracle to get anything out of this one. Absolute miracle. I really do. I need several miracles, I think. Or at least 2 or 3. Oh, alright, give it a go. I just said just finish the race, to be honest. There's nothing else we can go for in here. Oh, there we go. Almost a casualty at the start of the race already. You love Stars in Their Eyes. Yeah, absolute classic. Stars in Your Eyes. Matthew Kelly. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be. And then whoever, there are all sorts on there. I think Matthew Kelly also did You Bet as well. I'm pretty sure he did. Yep, cheers for going for the good luck. Appreciate it. As always, Yield rocks. He does indeed. Absolutely. Bet you a couple times at the Sim Racing Expo. And he is an absolute hero. He really is. Got a bit of slipstream in this one. For now, keep hold of it if we can. Hello Ali, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Congrats as well. Yeah, thanks for the 2K. Congrats, appreciate it. A wild day on the channel yesterday. And as a result, we did get to over 2K yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. I've got absolutely no idea. I still can't work out what happened yesterday on the channel, to be honest. But whatever it is, we got to over 2,000 subs yesterday. And it was a crazy day on the channel yesterday. Made a Mr. Blobby livery. Mr. Blobby, now. What's his name? I the guy that does Deal or No Deal, Noel Edmonds. I can't remember what channel it was on, but that was 90s again, I'm pretty sure. Noel Edmonds with his big hair. Then he had on Deal or No Deal as well. I'll just try and go through and see what we can do with that update. Oh, the car's damaged and everything. Ugh. That was it. Noel's house party. That was it. I think Mr. Blobby was always having some sort of problem, and Noel was like, Mr. Blobby, what is the matter with you now? What's going on here, Mr. Blobby? And yeah, Mr. Blobby was just completely freaking out and doing all sorts of stuff. And poor Noel was trying to keep, like, Mr. Blobby in check, but it just wasn't really happening. Oh, this race is done. No slipstream. It's going to be pottering round at the back. Well, 2 laps to go. Get it done, really. And this will be it, though, for where we're going to be. take it Yill's having a better time of it in this race at the minute. I'm pretty sure he is. We've not seen anything. I trust that Yill is still facing the right way and is up there somewhere in the Hurricane. Probably mid-pack somewhere in there. PB, woohoo. I'll take that. I am not quite 3 seconds off the pace. Well, fastest lap. Definitely need a bit of speed on this one. Right, final lap. Good race though, good was it? 10 minutes. So we're on 10:45 now. You're getting a Hungry Man turkey dinner. Nice. You might put it in the oven, heat it in the oven instead. Or put it in microwave as well. Oh, because it's Thanksgiving, isn't it? This time of year in the States. So yeah, it's that time of year. But yeah, microwaves. Back in the truck, back in the day, we used to go to Italy in the truck. We had a portable gas hob that we used to use to cook all of our meals with gas canisters that we used to use. And that was it. Portable gas stove. And that did everything. All our meals, everything. In the cab. Just go to the shop, buy some more gas canisters. When you ran out, put them in. And that was it. Carry on. Oh, I've gone off the track. Eating food at the track on your intake, than on your intake before. Yeah, nowadays all the new trucks have got microwaves with them. They come built in, or like the new generation. But we weren't any of that. We were hardcore back in the day. We were gas stoves. Sat in Italy in the winter in minus 14 degrees in the Alps with our gas stove in the cab, and that was it. That was it. Nothing fancy. Oh no, I haven't got time for that. None of this high-tech stuff. None of that. But yeah, that race is... It's a good race, but there is a but, and that is I need more practice. That's the but on that one for most definite. Right, that's Daily Base B. Yeah, thanks to GG's, appreciate it. As always, if you are enjoying today's stream, do feel free to like and subscribe for more fun stuff like this. It'd be much appreciated. And here we are. I think we'll go to a bit of Daily Base C. I think the entry for it has just opened, so we can go straight in. In the... The BMW. I drove this car yesterday. Do I have it on this account, though? I do. Have I got soft tyres? I do. I think just go straight in. What's the worst that can happen? Yep, cheers, Ali, and going good for the GGs as well. Got to go as well, Ali. Yep, no worries, big thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. Well, no doubt. Catch you again very, very soon. Right then, this is a brand new track for the daily races. It's been in the game since like GT Sport, but you know, it's a brand new track on the daily races. It is Circuit St. Croix Layout B. So I need to definitely get a lap on this track, or 2 or 3. I know where it goes, but not really. So we better get on track. Let's go as well, like a Shire. Yeah, no worries, big thanks for tuning in. We shall no doubt see you again in another stream very soon. Right, let's give this a go. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, yeah, this layout to down here. I know where this goes, kind of. Don't hit that barrier on there. And then we go this, yeah, to the right up here. It's this bit I don't really know. Is it all flat through here? Kind of. Pause a dip there, but it is, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, kind of. Work on that. Doing something right. We're nearly a second faster. Lift out of there. Big thanks to Mark D for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Last sector, a bit untidy in there. That was a bit untidy, but went around. Right, get this bit lined up. Better, but not amazing, but we're getting there. That'll get us into 2.0, well, it should do 2.09s. Right, the question, but 3 laps of this track, how bad are we on Sanquhar Layout B? The answer is not that bad. 1621 209s. So I want to set a 1000 time. I need to get a 208 point. 208.8. And in regards to the world record, not bad. If this was Formula 1, I might qualify. I'd be struggling though. I would be struggling to get 107%, but I might get it, depending on the lobby that we get in. Might do. Right, 4.5 minutes to go round again. Ideal. Not too bad. Hang on a minute. Oh, let's go and get the. I need to. My headset's run out of battery. Oh, I've got the cables on there. It's in the other room. I'm just going to go and get my headset. My headset's run out of battery. I will be back in just a sec. It's going to go and get me a headset charger cable thing. I'll be back in very momentarily. Right, hang on. There we go. Yep, I've got sound again in my ears. Thought I thought I left it in here, but I chucked it on my desk chair next to the rig, but it was in the other room. So yeah, amidst the what was going on yesterday on the channel, forgot to mention about the new edition that is on its way for the rig. It is something I've been looking forward to for quite a while now, and it is on its way courtesy of Black Friday. I've had no confirmation as of yet that it's been sent, but there is going to be a new addition to the rig very soon. I can't wait for this. It's going to be... I've been waiting for this thing that I've got for months. It's going to be very nice when we get it. I don't know if it'll go on the rig straight away. I might have to just have a bit of a rejiggle of things, but it will be in the box waiting to be installed onto the rig. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be so good when it comes in. I'm going to check the rules of pit stop. I thought it would be a pit stop. What's the tyre wear? 2 and 3. Not bad then. Right, have a go in this one. So yeah, I can't wait for this new thing for the rig. It's going to be fantastic when it comes in. I really can't wait for it. We're going to do Saint Croix 9 laps. Yeah, I thought so. 9 laps on Saint Croix. Here we go. Pit stop required. I've read the rules this time. I know what I'm doing. But the pressure is on now that I am suited and booted in my Beamer, in my livery. So expectations have just suddenly gone straight through the roof now that I am in a car with a livery on it. I'm not hiding in rentals anymore. I am in one of my own cars, so the pressure is on. Right, ready, steady, go. Yep, just going good, appreciate it. Rocking away, 9 laps of Sanquar B. That corner is so... There's a bump right in the middle of it. I'll put you up a bit. I'm not very good on this corner. Sorry, I'm gonna delay people here, I think. I've got my 1 lap though. That's going to go. That's why I moved to the right hand side a little bit. Got 2 laps done. Slipstream's quite powerful though. That's caught as a bit of a weak spot at the minute. Doing well though. The corner. I was going to pit, but oh, I can't now because of there. I can't pit. I missed my corner and I'll have to go around again. I was going to pit because the leaders were doing so, follow their lead, but still got some tyres though. Right, try not to do that next lap, well, this lap, and then pit. See where the Merc's going. Double shifting helps, but it's a bit slower though. lucky. Big thanks to Fede for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. Nearly a goner. We almost took out Gamer down there. Nearly. I've got no tyres. Well, I have, but I'm just not. I'm not using them as I should be. That's a bit awkward, but raw, middle of the track. I'm going to try being the operative word to pit. This lap, come on. We're going in. Yes, we're going in the pit lane. We just about made it in. I think that's going to be a tyre change. Oh, I nearly thought then. We're going to have to go around again and do 6 laps. We're in a good race here, so try and keep with the flow of it if we can, because it is a good race so far. That was nearly a fucked-up pit stop. Thanks for the bomb. I was nearly gone. I was flustered. I was very flustered. I thought I'd just thrown the whole race in the bin there. Now they're going to take... They'll take me on this straight. They will as well. They're very quick. I want to try and not fling it off because this is a good race. So I want to try and at least stay in it until the finish, if we can. You'll have to go. I've gone too wide. Ugh. Yeah, you go as well. I've gone too wide for the corner. Bit of Achilles heel there, that corner. Oh man, I could have been 7th, not had that little tank slapper on the last lap. Right, 2 laps to go. What? Oh, bit. That bump again. That bump on the corner. Be careful. It might get a run it. Might do. Not bad, around the outside. And there we go. Not bad. 3 laps before the race, not too bad. But I think really we could have been 7th in that race, but I made a little mistake and that kind of set a bit of a rot in temporarily. And we ended up 10th as a result, but good race that one. It's a good track, this one. Got a nice flip. It feels really fast when you drive it. It feels really quick, this track. got a really like fast flow to it. The corners flow pretty well. And I thought, first ever race on this track, I thought I didn't do too bad. Yeah, thanks one, appreciate it, GG's. I'm in two minds as to do another one of these. I could do. Well, yeah, I could squeeze in another one. But I reckon we could have been 7th in that race without the mistake. Because what is it? It's 3 times tyre wear. So I thought the tyre wear was pretty good actually. It wasn't that bad, the tyre wear. Then the fuel doesn't really matter, but the tyre wear was quite good. I reckon, what is it? It's 25 past 9. Could very go to. Yeah, but this will be very likely the last race that we'll do for today. Yeah, cheers, going good for the GGs as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, very likely last race, but it is a good race. We can maybe try and get a good qualifying time as well in 5.5 minutes. Now I know where the track goes. A bit more than what we did before. But the Beamer seems to be, have a look at a very quick glance at the top 100. Yeah, BMW. The Beamer's the meta car. I mean, that's, yeah, pretty much set in stone. Right, let's try and get a decent-ish time in. Bit wide there, not doing that. Right, this should be the only lap we're going to get, I reckon. It better be good. Oh, not like that. Ugh. Gone. Right, I'm going to start the race on 209 again. A very poor last corner. Quite annoyed at that, to be fair, because it was a good lap. Well, we'll have another one of these, I reckon. Pretty good. We weren't able to improve our quali lap, but we'll just see what happens when we get in. But I reckon we can defo get a 208. We just need to get a lap. Right, pit strat, lap 4, lap 5. Come in, change tyres. Tyres won't last the whole race. I don't think they will. And try and stay out of trouble best we can on what is a brand new track for the daily races. Brand new. We had St. Croix Layout C, the really big one, I think, a couple of years ago on dailies on the Christmas New Year week. But apart from that, I don't really... No, I don't recall St. Croix being in the dailies. Apart from that. This is a brand new track for daily races. Yep, thanks, Mon. Appreciate it. We'll have a go again. Got an idea, a flavour of the race, an idea of the track. The beamer that served us absolute heroics at Interlagos yesterday afternoon. And now it's a case of getting it round 9 laps of St. Croix B. Channeling our Interlagos from yesterday. Right, off we go. Yep, just going good for good luck as well. Appreciate it, as always. 9 laps. There's a Hurricane. Oh, they're quite around here, the Hurricane. Right, so 1 lap done. Getting the hang of this final bit now. It's coming to us gradually. Just keep turning left over the crest. Get on. Oh, flipping heck. Not nearly took us off. Tyre wear's not bad, to be fair. It's pretty decent what we're getting out of it. Oh, it's pitted as well. Oh, I've got a 3-second penalty. I've crossed the line. I saw it at the very last minute, and it was too late. We were over the line. We're going to get a 3-second penalty exiting the pit lane. Here it comes. 3-second time penalty because we crossed the line. Or maybe not. I honestly thought I did. I was bracing for a 3-second penalty. I really was. I thought we'd gone and done it. I thought we... Yeah, I was... There you go. I thought we crossed the line. Just as we entered the pits, I'm certain that we crossed over the white line a little bit. But apparently we didn't, so okay, carry on. Right, 4 laps to run after this one's completed. Just trying to avoid that, but they're going to crash in the barrier. A bit awkward that where the penalty was, but we got round it. Right, P10, 3 laps to go. Oh, the bump's got us that time. The bump's taken us out. It's got to be delicate on the throttle, and if you're not, it'll take you off like that. Right, just a case of finish the race, I think, where we are. We got done by the bump in the bridge. Up and off to go. Nearly there. Let's go in the ball. Well, I've only got 1 lap to go, and surely I'm not going to fall apart with 1 lap to go, surely. This race has just gone to absolute trash on this lap. The driving is just, I don't know, it's gone downhill massively in the space of 2 and a bit corners. We can at least finish the race without binning it off with 1 lap to go. Like someone's flicked a switch and said, sorry, but you can't drive anymore tonight, you're not allowed. It's just kind of what it felt a bit like on lap 8. Get the race finished. See where we end up, 11, 12, 13, wherever we're going to be. Right, they might take us here. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's happened. We've just forgotten to dry, to be honest, on these last couple of laps. The race just fell apart, and that was it. It's quite annoying when that happens. You make one mistake, and it snowballs, and you start making 7 mistakes, and all of a sudden, your race absolutely implodes. It did really implode, but it's just, again, one of them. The rot sets in, and it's set in there quite quick, I thought. Those last 2 laps of that race were, well, they could have been driven to a higher standard than what they were. It wasn't particularly, I mean, we hit the barrier, just like, no reason at all. We just drove the car into the barrier just because. And then on the last corner, braking too late again, just casual mistakes that come in. But that is that. That is going to be very likely our last run for today. A bit of a mixed bag on the daily basis today. But we did have a fantastic day yesterday on Interlagos. So the new daily races, I thought we'd come in, check them out. They're all done. We had a look at all 3 of them. They're not too bad. And see where we go as the week progresses on GT7. The DR's been absolutely battered today, but DR's DR in it. It'll come back. It is what it is. Yep, cheers for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Right, we'll do the prize spin. We'll go wash the BMW. Give it a bit of an oil change as we finish off the stream. And I think that will do us for today. Wash car. Yeah, we've used it, so why not? We'll change the oil. I'll do it on ETS2 as well. I forget how to drive, and then it's like I've just crashed into a car, and it's like, wow, I've done that. Just like I go to press the brake, and just like I don't press the brake hard enough, and then it's like just really when you do it, it's a bit like I shouldn't have done that. I know better than that. I know better than that sort of thing, and it's a bit like that's just really annoying. But there you go. You can't drive 100% all the time. It just doesn't happen. It's not possible. And we get a 4-star roulette ticket. Finish off. We've got a brake balance controller. Ah, not quite. I think that's a brake balance controller, but we'll take the credits for 10 grand. 10,000 credits. And that is it. We're done for today. The new daily races are done. We got 52%. So the majority think that daily race C is the favourite race. So we'll shut the poll as the stream is about to end. And there you go. It looks like Spa is the favourite then for the majority. I think St. Croix's really good. Just need to learn the track. Learn the track and then we'll get on with it a bit better. But where are we? Oh, we're hurtling down the rankings again on this account. But there you go. One of them. It's not bad, is it, really? We'll come back in and see where we are next time we are on this account. But it is on Wednesday, last to A. The challenge where we're trying to get to A rank from the back of the grid, and it's getting serious now. We've used the lifeline. It's getting that serious now on there. So this week's dailies are going to be quite a challenge on last to 8. So do join us for that. I can't promise what kind of a night it's going to be on Last Away, to be honest. I think these dailies are going to be a case of, if you're not in the meta cart, you're going to have a bit of a job on your hands. But we'll come in and give it a go, as always. So that is it from us for today. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in and joining us on the new dailies. Much appreciated. Big thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us today. And if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe for more fun stuff like this. Will be very much appreciated. And again, big massive thanks again for 2,000 subs. Absolute heroes. Massively appreciated, as always. And hopefully we'll catch you on Wednesday for a bit Last Away. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. And before we go, the mouse is working. We're up to speed with what's happening on screen. Oh, I've highlighted. Oh, hang on. Do that. Right. Redirect. Right. Redirect to, I reckon, Chunky. I reckon Chunky on PMR. There we go. A bit of Chunky. Right. And go see if PMR that comes out, I believe, tomorrow is ready. Is it ready for PS5? Go to Chunky and find out what's going on. Get that in there. Are we done there? Yep. Right, there you go. So Chunky GT is where you should go as the stream is playing out. Do like and sub to Chunky. Absolute hero. I'm sure they'd very much appreciate it. And we'll be back, like I say, Wednesday for Last A episode. What is it? 17. I think it's 17 that we're doing now. 17, 16. So we'll come back in and we'll do that. So big thanks for tuning in. Yep, take care, one, going good, and everyone else that has popped in today, massively appreciated, absolute heroes. And until next time, do like, do subscribe, do take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.